EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The motion man is Sanders. Here's Young now to throw right away. Throw across his body is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players...
of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The motion man is Sanders. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 12. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, it's Raheem Blackshear. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he'll get this up to the 25.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Foye Oluokun with the play. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Once again, it's ETN. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw, Young. And that is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now second down throw for Long. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Going to look deep, looking for more. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Panther first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jags offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Lawrence now. That's caught left side by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. The Jaguars offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Second down and 3. Throwing is Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas.
Who you can account for with the protection, and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his results in a completion.
This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now Young. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. On second down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He's got it at the 7, and he will score. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it,
and he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Kirk is the motion man. 2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but Doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll run it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on second down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Lawrence. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Off he goes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Hubbard. A short game, down to the 7. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. One more time, it's Hubbard. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. It is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.